In the previous episode, we talked about the hidden network layer, how performance doesn't start in the UI. Today, we go one step deeper, real time. Because somewhere along the way, front-end teams started believing if it's real time, it must be better. But is it? If your app doesn't change every second, you probably don't need WebSockets. That sounds controversial, but let's break it down properly. Most teams move like this. They start with polling. Then someone says, let's make it real time. And suddenly, WebSockets, persistent connection, bi-directional communication, live updates. It feels modern. It feels impressive. But real time is not free. Let's look at this from a front-end architecture perspective. Polling is simple. You make a request every few seconds. It's predictable, stateless, works with HTTP caching, easy to scale. Yes, it's not instant, but ask yourself, does this screen actually need instant? Now, WebSockets, persistent open connection. Server can push updates anytime. That sounds powerful, but here's what you introduce. Connection lifecycle management, reconnection logic, memory overhead, state synchronization issues, edge cases when users go offline, edge cases when multiple tabs are open, edge cases when the connection drops silently. You're not just adding real-time, you're adding system complexity to the front end. Now let's talk about where WebSockets actually make sense. Trading platforms, live multiplayer systems, collaborative editing tools, true live dashboards. If milliseconds matter, WebSockets are justified. But most applications, admin panels, e-commerce dashboards, analytics screens, profile pages. If a 5-second delay changes nothing, why are we maintaining a persistent connection? Here's the hidden front-end cost nobody talks about. Re-render storms, when updates push too frequently. Memory leaks, when sockets aren't cleaned properly. Zombie connections, when tabs close but connections don't. Complex state management, because now your data doesn't arrive in request-response cycles. It arrives unpredictably. You just moved your complexity from timing control to event handling, and you own it. So here's the senior decision framework. Before choosing WebSockets, ask, how frequently does data change? Is latency critical to user experience? What happens if the update is delayed by 5 seconds? Can polling combined with caching solve this? Do we have the infrastructure maturity to handle persistent connections at scale? Because real-time feels impressive, but simplicity scales better. WebSockets are powerful, but power without necessity is over-engineering. In the next episode, we'll talk about authentication versus authorization and why hiding a button is not security. If you're building production-level front-end systems, this series is about thinking like a senior engineer.